Welcome to Redhound Football from Campbell Field. This is Redhound Productions broadcast of Corbin Redhound Football. We've got varsity action tonight as Corbin Redhounds with a 4-0 record.
5-0.
5-0, I'm sorry. 5-0. The season's halfway over. Hosting the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles here tonight. They come in with a record, I believe, of 4-1. I'm Randy McCarg. Matt Norville's our cameraman. That's Mike Goforth over there alongside me, and hopefully Steve Olson will wander in here later. The big matchup here tonight, Mike Goforth.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the game last year up at Lexington Christian. That was a real shootout. A good victory for Corbin up there last year.
Well, the Redhounds are riding a 14-game, I believe it is, win streak through regular season games. And last year, of course, they defeated Lexington Christian up there. That was a big game for Ryan Fritz. He rushed for over 200 yards, 250 yards, had 4 touchdowns, I believe, against LCA. And the bad news is that we have lost Ryan Fritz, possibly for the rest of the season, but he's not dressed tonight.
Well, let's hope he makes it back. It's apparently a knee injury of some sort. I don't think they yet know the full magnitude of it.
The good thing, Mike, is that we've got some capable bodies out there that can step right up and fill the holes.
Yeah,
Caleb Watkins,
a lot of talent, yeah.
Michael Campbell, and Matthew Taylor, another one that we'll watch for him to step up. But this is a big game. Corbin, depending on what rankings you look at, Mike, Corbin, though, a top 5 team in Class AA ball, and LCA likewise. Their own loss came last week to the hands of Raceland. That was a 2-point game, and I believe that game went down to the wire.
Yeah, I understand that was a real shootout.
Redhounds come through the spirit line.
Well, you know, we're seeing a good combination this year of talent plus hard work, all paying off. The Redhounds looking good at 5-0 so far. And we'd sure like to keep the momentum up here. We have another big game next week down at Middlesboro, a district game. So let's hope we're not looking ahead to that. Corbin really needs to have their head on here tonight and focus on Lexington Christian.
Absolutely. Well, Lexington Christian, they are one of the top offensive teams in the state. So looking here in the Lexington Herald, they are, I believe, the 3rd in the state in scoring offense. So they're a high-powered attack. Redhounds will have their hands full tonight. I believe that this should be quite a ball game.
Yeah, their quarterback, Lucas Witt, for Lexington Christian, I think is 9th in the state in passing yardage per game average. And Dominic Hayden, running back, is 10th in the state. I think he's got something like a 16.4 yard per carry average, something like that. It's just phenomenal.
So there's the kick, and we're underway from Campbell Field.
Well, we're throwing the Lexington Christians to the Corbin Redhounds, and here we go. Caleb Watkins with the ball. He's at the 20. Full head of steam up, Randy. Boom.
Big return right there for Caleb Watkins. Nice way to start the game out as he brings it all the way out to the 35.
Good, strong run back. Well, I think Caleb will be seeing a couple of more touches here tonight, but Mike Campbell, Matthew Taylor, and a few others probably see the ball as well from the running back spot.
Well, we know we have some capable guys there in Watkins and Campbell, and Taylor, we know he can also. And, you know, everybody just has to rally and step their game up.
Got Mike Campbell and Caleb Watkins and Matthew Taylor. Watkins and Taylor are going to be wide right. Campbell's in the backfield. Lance Freeman up under center. Matthew Taylor in motion. Gives to Campbell. Well, we didn't get a whole lot on that. Couple yards.
See where. Spot right there at the 37. Be 2nd down now and 8 for the Redhounds.
Well, what do you do? 2nd and 8. You're going to run it again, or we're going to toss it here?
That's a good question, Mike. I don't know.
Number 4, Corey Sewell's wide right. We've got French and Taylor, I think, wide left.
And goes to Watkins. Short yardage.
39-yard line. We've got to come up to, it looks like the 45, so about 6 yards to go on 3rd down.
3rd and long. So big 3rd down play right here.
Well, we're trying to pound them up the middle and see what we can do with them there. I see a couple of big linemen in the middle there for Lexington Christian. Look at big number 70, something or other. 77, is it? He's anchoring down the nose, it looks like.
Redhounds to the ball.
Sewell to the right. Freeman looking that way.
He's wide open. Oh! Nice defense right there. Good coverage. Knocked the ball loose.
Throw was just a little high.
Yeah.
Corey had trouble bringing it in there.
If that ball is just a little bit lower, that's a first down Redhounds. But as you said, Mike is a little high and gave the opportunity for the defender to come in there and knock that ball loose. So good defense by LCA. Redhounds have to punt.
34 Campbell back to punt.
This is another one of our weapons right here, though. Mike Campbell's been absolutely dangerous punting the ball.
Yeah, his kicking game has really added a lot to this team this year.
Uh-oh.
Jailbreak. Campbell's got a jailbreak. He may get the first. He does.
Watch out.
Man, he got the speed there, too. Turned it on. First down, Corbin.
Outstanding play right there. Well, that's the benefits, Mike, of having Michael Campbell back there punting because he can run the ball also.
Near disaster turned into a good play. That's pulling it out of the fire.
And by the time they give him 3 or 4 steps, he's going to be a hard one to bring down.
Man, they were all over him. They had a hole in there. He just literally pulled it right out of the fire.
Yes, he did.
First down.
Big play right there.
Goes from the 39 to the 40, almost the 39. On the other side of the 50. Matthew Taylor in motion. I believe the give was to 34 Campbell. He's to the 36-yard line.
Bring what, about 7 and 7, Mike?
Looks like it. Yeah, you know, sometimes punting's your best play. It's turned out that way a lot this year.
Well, I tell you, he just shows how valuable he is.
We got Watkins wide to the right. I believe that's Taylor wide left. I'm not sure. Campbell with the ball, though, up the middle.
Watch out.
He breaks it.
30, 25.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he just bowled him over.
He's a load coming through there.
21. Well, I remember the running back for Lexington Christian, Dominic Hayden. When we see him, he's a load, too.
Well, right now the Redhounds have the momentum. And they're threatening here early in the first quarter.
Looks like we're down to the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Sewell and Taylor are here to the right.
Watkins.
Watch out.
Good run. He's to the 14-yard line. 14.5-yard line.
Nice run right there by Caleb Watkins.
2nd and about 2, it looks like. Well, we're almost in Mike Campbell field goal range, but we've got a head of steam up here, 2nd and 2. We're in good shape.
Yeah, we're threatening for the end zone right now.
Corey Sewell to the left. Now Matthew Taylor to the left. Watkins and Campbell in the backfield. Watkins.
Piled up right there at the line of scrimmage. For no gain right there. He'd bring up now 3rd down.
Well, we ran into the teeth of the defense, and the teeth grabbed us. Snared us. We might have got a half a yard out of that. They're showing about 3rd and 1 or so. Mike Campbell's in behind. Sewell and Taylor to the left. Watkins split right. And it's Mike Campbell for the first down to the 11. 1st and 10 from the 11.
He's a hard one to bring down.
Running with a full head of steam tonight. He and Campbell and Watkins both. Caleb Watkins comes to the right. Corey Sewell to the left. Campbell in the backfield. Matthew Taylor in motion. Campbell. Well, got to about the 9 on that. 2 yards.
Couple of hard yards there.
Things are packed in a little tighter when you get this close.
7:40 left on the clock, first quarter. Redhounds have had the ball from the get-go, threatening down here with 2nd and 9.
Will you hand off up the middle here and do a little play action, throwing to the left over here? Got Taylor and Sewell
Yeah, I
to the
believe
left.
I do.
Let's see what we do.
There's
He gives to Watkins. He's
Watch
got
out.
a hole.
He's down close to the goal line. He's down around the 1, I think.
1.5, 2-yard line. That's close to the first down. We can get a first down without scoring.
3rd and 1 now for the Redhounds.
I'll tell you, 42, Caleb Watkins looks like he's growing as the season's going on. Bigger every time he comes out.
I'd be fine there.
34 Campbell, 26 Taylor, and 42 Watkins in the backfield. It's Watkins. Very close.
He's in. Touchdown, Redhounds.
Touchdown. All right.
He just kept his legs moving, Mike, and drove in there.
Corbin up 6-0. 6:38 on the clock, first quarter.
Well, Mike, that's a good way to start the game right there. Nice drive by the Redhounds. Of course, it was rescued, oddly enough, by that near block on a punt. Michael Campbell, showing the player that he is, he just took the ball and ran with it and picked up the big first down.
Broke through 3 or 4 tackles, bulled ahead, and showed speed, too, once
yes,
he got
he did.
moving. He got moving big time.
Now he'll attempt the PAT.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm afraid he hooked it left.
He got it. He's almost automatic, Mike, so that makes it 7-0 Redhounds with 6:38 left on the clock here in first quarter action between LCA and the Redhounds. This will be a good opportunity for me to remind you that this broadcast of Corbin football is sole property of Redhound Productions, and any rebroadcast or duplication of this broadcast without written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. And we have single game DVDs and the sets if you want to get the whole season, middle school, 7th and 8th grade action, or the varsity Redhounds. And those are available. You just contact Redhound Productions at what phone number, Mike?
528-4067.
And they'll hook you right up.
You mean if I wanted to put like a VHS tape in and record the game without getting permission, I'm not allowed to do that?
I think that would be a legal issue.
I think you're not allowed to do that.
I don't think so.
That's what that's saying. That's what that disclaimer, I think that means. What about that?
So the Redhounds off to a good start. 7-0 the score over Lexington Christian in a meeting of 2 top 5 teams in their respective classes. And Michael Campbell tees it up, and he'll kick from the 40. The LCA get their first opportunity on offense. And another nice kick from Campbell as he drives the receiver back to the goal line.
That one about the 1 yard line, and here he comes.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Campbell's back here. Let's see if he can get him. He gets him out of bounds at the 50.
Nice return right there. He showed a lot of speed, didn't he, Mike?
Yeah, and Corbin really pursued hard and fast and quick downfield, and maybe we over-pursued on that long kick there. And the kick kind of outstripped the coverage, so to speak.
Well, that bring up first down now for LCA. They're just across the 50 at the 49-yard line, Redhound territory, and they'll go to work out shotgun, Mike.
Well, Mike Campbell made the saving stop there.
Watch out.
30, I believe that's Hayden.
Nice run.
To the 41. That's the running back I mentioned that's 10th in the state, averaging like 16 yards a carry or so this year.
He picks up about 8 on that one.
I remember him from last year. He was good last year for them as well. Quarterback Lucas Witt keeps.
He'll have the first down.
84 Rossi in on that tackle for Corbin. Yeah, 33-yard line though, 1st and 10, the Eagles of Lexington Christian.
So they move the chains. And they're quick going to work. And seen movement there on the LCA O-line there on the left side. Illegal procedure. And had to back them up a little bit.
Move them back, way back.
.551 left on the clock. First quarter from Campbell Field. First and 15 now, Mike.
So you mean one of those Eagles jumped off his perch a little quick that time?
Yeah, he did.
Hayden breaks the tackle.
Well,
Work 2 tackles.
big run right there. Mike, they're going to have to hit him now. I see them reaching for him and they're going to have to put a body on him. They're going to have to lock him up.
Number 9, C.J. Crawford had a big part of that tackle. I believe 34, Mike Campbell came in as well. But first down for Lexington Christian at the 21-yard line. Boom!
Oh,
C.J. Crawford, number 9, puts the hit on.
Crawford stuck him right there about the 24.
Well, C.J. read the play well, and he was in the right position. C.J.'s a junior, 5'11", 168 pounds. Played a lot bigger than that right there.
So he'll lose a yard on that, bring up second down and 11.
Give us to Hayden. Big number 72 for Corbin. Wraps him up. Casey Creech gets help from a couple of other players on the tackle.
Well, right now, Mike, it's apparent that Hayden, Lexington Christian, though, they're able to do something we've not seen anybody really do with any effectiveness, and that's run up the middle.
Third and about 6.5 yards to go.
Quarterback keeps it.
He faked the handoff to Hayden and kept it. Goes to the 12. He's close to the first down.
Nice fake there.
They're saying fourth down, so it's just a little short. But boy, they're in 4-down territory, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. 4th and 1.
With their quarterbacks in shotgun, he has Hayden right beside him. He gives it to him. Hayden
Watch out, he could go in. He will. Touchdown.
7-6. At 4:14 remaining in the first quarter. Let's see if they go for 2 or if they kick it here. I think they've sent their place kicker on. He's put the tee down. Let's see. Let's block this, or let's let him kick it left or right. What do you say?
That'd be fine. Let's put that in the plan.
Let's see what happens here. High snap. He gets it free. It's to the left, isn't it?
He got it.
Darn it, I thought that was fly.
He drilled it.
Man, I thought that was to the left. Did that not look left?
I think it's our angle.
Well, that looked left of the upright. That was official, buddy.
These guys over here to my left are doing the radio for LCA, and they were even saying that it may have went to the left.
I want to see the instant replay on that.
Bring that up, Matt.
The reverse angle camera. You got one of those, Matt? No? Man, oh, man. Hey, it's 7-0 at 4:14 in the first quarter. We'll be right back with the Lexington Christian kick. And we're back for the kickoff, Randy. You look for an onside kick.
4:14 left in the first quarter here. I don't know, Mike. I don't know that much about them, but you know what? It wouldn't surprise me.
I was wrong. They kick it away. Caleb Watkins at the 6. He's at the 20. The
Watch
25.
out.
The 30.
Watch out.
The 35.
Nice return.
He's across the 40, actually, at about the 42-yard line.
I keep saying watch out, because I know the ability that he has there, and he can be gone in a split second.
He was a step away from breaking it there.
45-yard line,
Wow.
1st and 10.
All the way to the 45. He took that, I think, at the 6, so that's about a 39-yard return.
Yeah, nice return. See what the Redhounds can do now. They can answer.
Yeah, Watkins and Campbell in the backfield. Taylor and Sewell split to the right. Lance Freeman keeps. 5 yard, 10 yard,
Watch
15 yards.
Nice run right there by Lance.
Yards there, yeah. That may be his longest run from scrimmage this year, if I recall.
Yeah, I believe I'd agree with that. Haven't really seen him run the ball that much, and that's a big gainer right there.
They give him to the 39, so it'll be about a 21-yard pickup. Randy, I brought this little space heater out, but I don't think we're going to need it tonight.
No, actually, it's not. It's not that bad. Very comfortable.
Same formation just about as last time. Watkins. Well, we got a yard or 2 out of that. For the 33. Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, he was lucky to get that.
Well, Well, they had him by the ankle, and then they hit him high.
Well, you look across that line right there, them 5 guys up on that line, Mike, for Lexington Christian, that's a good-looking group right there.
They got a couple of stout ones there, don't they? Watkins comes wide right this time with Matthew Taylor. Freeman looking at Sewell. He gets him. That's the 24-yard line. And that is close to what we needed for the first down. Let's see. Nah, 3rd and about 1, they say.
Well, that's a nice play. It works out well. 3rd and 1. We'll take that.
The official's going to measure it. It's relatively close.
That's much better than 3rd and 6.
It's where they put the marker here. They got it showing about a 3rd and about a foot. But that's kind of tough to gauge all the way across the field.
Yeah. So there goes the chain gang.
Chain gang. Working on the chain gang?
Yeah.
I like that old song. Do you like it? We might have to make that part of the broadcast. Working on the chain gang.
Back on. I like that old song, Back on the Chain Gang.
Matt put word in every time the chain gang runs on the field to make a measurement, they need to have that song playing in the background. We need to get top first class here now. We need to work on a little background, little sound effects.
Yeah.
What do you say? Who we got to talk to get that part of the program?
Michelle? I want to hit her up for some stools.
Stools?
Yeah, get us some nice stools over here in the press box that'll set us up a little high.
How about some lazy boys?
There you go. That sounds real good.
Red leather.
That sounds real good. Well, it was short, Mike.
Yeah, we got about a foot to go. About the length of the ball. Mike Campbell in the backfield. Campbell with the ball gets it.
Oh, yeah, first down.
Bulls forward to the 21-yard line.
I tell you, Mike, it is Hall of Fame night, so that probably has something to do with the crowd that we have. But I think also a lot of people came out to watch this game. That's a good-looking crowd across the way.
It was a late arriving crowd, though. I think people still think back to the day when we started games at 8.
8, yes.
So you'll notice at 7:30 it's not quite as full as it is when you get to 8 o'clock.
Right.
Or close to 8.
2:09 left in the first quarter.
Taylor and Sewell wide right. Watkins with the handoff.
Off the right side. Big run. Boom. All the way down inside the 5, Mike.
It's like the 4-yard line.
Should be 1st and goal, Redhounds.
Good hard run there by Caleb Watkins. First and goal.
Inside 2 minutes now.
Sewell to the left. Aaron Manzetti won it. Tight end on the left. Matthew Taylor split to the right. And Lance Freeman says, let's take a timeout. So we'll do that. We'll be right back. And we're back. Corbin first and goal from the 4.
1:35 left on the clock. First quarter action from Campbell Field.
Personnel package basically the same. You got Campbell and Watkins in the backfield. Watkins with the ball.
Drove back.
Well, they hit him in the backfield.
Good defense right there by LCA.
Back to about the 8-yard line. Second and goal from there. Looks like it's closer to the 7. Is that one of the linebackers that shot in there?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
He was back there very quickly, wasn't he?
I tell you. Freeman up under center. Campbell right behind him. 3 receivers to the right. Sewell, Watkins, and Mans. He looks that way. Now looks back the other way. Matthew Taylor. Matthew's in there.
Touchdown, Redhounds.
Good reception, good run by sophomore Matthew Taylor, number 26.
Well, we talked about the fact that, everybody's going to have to step up their game a little bit. And Matthew Taylor puts it in the end zone off of Lance Freeman.
Matthew, even last year, freshman year, had a couple of good games, had the opportunity to touch the ball, and he's doing very well again this year. Mike Campbell to attempt the kick on the extra point. Lance Freeman holding. Looks good. Yes.
14-7 now, Redhounds. 46 seconds are left on the clock in the first quarter from Campbell Field in this big Friday night clash between two highly ranked teams.
What do you think Mr. Olson's going to make it in? He told us he was going to Pike County today. Now, he went to a sorghum festival at West Liberty last Friday. Did not bring us any sorghum.
No.
Now, maybe he'll show up with some Hatfield or McCoy or something to make up for that. I don't know.
And if he doesn't show up, do you think perhaps the Hatfields or the McCoys got him?
I'd say Olson could talk his way out of it.
Think so? Well, I'm wondering, as you mentioned that, I was just thinking about Steve, wondering if he's going to show up or if he'd be too tired. Surely to goodness,
he'll be here.
Mike, with a big game like this, he'll find the strength to wander on over here.
Yeah, he'll get here.
Well, Mike is on the record as having every confidence that Mr. Olson will show up, so we'll see, Matt, what happens.
On time, Olson. Mike Campbell. Yep.
Campbell tees it up at the 40.
They've got a couple of men back deep looking for the ball.
Moves on the ball, and there, another nice kick.
Similar to the last kick. This
puts him at the goal line.
One. And he finds a little room and gets it up to about the 29-yard line.
Well, he didn't get quite the return he got last time.
Thank goodness.
So a little bit better field position from Redhound perspective.
28-yard line. Well, they picked on the right side this time. Just didn't have the room there. Ball's on the right hash at the 29-yard line. Little movement there by the Corbin line, making an adjustment, but Hayden comes around the left end. Big number 72 on his back there. Casey Creech took a ride for about a half yard and he drove him to the ground.
Nice run right there again. Hayden, he's just a load, buddy.
PA announcer said C.J. Crawford had a part of the tackle as well.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Steve Olson has made his appearance now.
We bottled that play up. Good defense there. That's going to be short of the first. Well, I don't know. This side judge is going to mark it about the 39-yard line. So that's going to make it close. I didn't think he got that far.
That ends first quarter of action. So after one quarter play from Campbell Field, the score is Corbin Redhounds 14 and Lexington Christian Eagles 7. We'll take a break and we'll be back with second quarter action in a moment. We ready? All right, we're back to action. Redhound football on Redhound Productions. RBS Channel 18. We're at Campbell Field. Lexington Christian Academy, the Eagles, clashing with the Corbin Redhounds tonight. 14-7 is the score as we start the second quarter of play.
A little bit of anticipation by the opposing fans, Randy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. But watch out. That's Hayden. That's 50.
Did he run?
45, 40, 35, 30. Inside the 30.
That's a good looking back there.
Well, we've been seeing large doses of that all through the first quarter, Steve. Steve Olson joins me now. And, yeah, we've seen a lot of that in the first quarter. And he's a hard one to bring down, too. So that's a first down for the Eagles.
Boy, he's a good-looking back.
He sure is. So Eagles move the chains.
You know, basically, we got a shootout here. A la OK Corral. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be a good one. Good for the fans and good for you and I.
It's been a good first quarter. As you can tell by the scoreboard, this Lexington Christian team, they're a quick attack, and I didn't see the flag, but they are moving the ball.
What was that? Late
Let's
hit
see,
or personal foul?
Face mask.
Face mask.
Personal foul. against the Redhounds. So that does move the ball and makes it 1st and 10 now. Ball on about the 19, I believe it is. And that's where Lexington Christian goes to work, out of the shotgun. There's a snap. There's a handoff, and he's got a lot of room. You can't give him that kind of room out there. Watch him put Crawford down. He's strong. He just put that arm out
He's
there.
very, very similar to Ryan Fritz, but a little bit bigger package.
Yeah, definitely a bigger package, a little more physical. So he rambles down there to the 2-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal now for the Eagles. But he had all kinds of room to run over there on that left side, and he'll just barrel it in. Touchdown, Eagles. So that's Hayden.
You know, one of the things we'll do, we'll adjust our defense to him, because that looks like 90% of their offense. We adjust our defense to them, and they'll be in trouble.
So it makes it 14-13 now with 11:26 left on the clock.
That's a big old boy 77 coming in there, too.
Yes, it is.
Golly, they grow kids big now, Randy.
This is a good-looking squad right here that we're facing, Steve. This LCA team. Good-looking squad. And miscue on the snap.
That's big right there. That is big right there.
So the Redhounds catch a big break right there, and the extra point would be no good. It was a bad snap there, and so it's 14-13.
Boy, extra points played big.
Redhounds. And that, yeah, definitely. These two teams so far seem to be, pretty evenly matched, so that could be absolutely huge later on down the road.
Special teams is so important when you start raising the bar to where you want to head in the playoffs. And what type of teams you want to beat. Special teams is what puts you over the top. And we've talked about that all the time, but it definitely is.
Well, we're going to use this opportunity real quick before they kick to remind everybody that this broadcast of Corbin football is sole property of Redhound Productions, and any rebroadcast or duplication of this broadcast without written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. And hopefully you're watching us on RBS Channel 18.
Of all the backs, we've seen some good ones. Pikeville had a good back. The quarterback that South Laurel had. Definitely that young man that they have right there, he's one of the best I've seen Corbin face. Well,
Steve, I'll hand this over to you. You can sort of glance in the stats, the statewide stats there, and you'll see that Lexington Christian has a high-powered offense, and they've got some players. Mr. Goforth put some check marks by their stats there. Ball goes to the goal line. That was Sewell. He let it go to the goal line, and that turned out to be a mistake.
Well, he thought it was going to roll, and it just died. That ball just died. Getting colder, the ball doesn't have as much air in it. It's not going to bounce as much, so it's going to die.
So I think he'd been better off to pick that up and ran with it. But I'm not down there playing, thank goodness. So the Redhounds take over, but they are really up against it right now as they start out in very poor field position down there inside the 5-yard line, at the 3-yard line.
It's awful easy for us, the hindsight, sitting up here.
Oh, yeah.
But we all do it.
Well, here we go. Looks like Sewell and Taylor split out to the right. Turns, hands, that's Caleb Watkins. Oh, watch out, he breaks the tackle. He's turning on. 15, 20, 25, 30. He may go to the house.
Gone.
He's to the 50, 40, 30, 20,
that's
10,
big time right
5. Touchdown, Redhounds. Woo!
That's huge.
Woo!
Boy, he turned on.
Oh, my
he turned on the Jets, and he
goodness.
was gone.
97-yard touchdown run by Caleb Watkins. And my goodness, Steve Olson.
Will that not put out a forest fire right there?
Oh, my. Well, that's huge. They had him pinned back here at the 3-yard line.
He ran so fast by us in the press box here that I felt the wind.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you, what does that do to your defense?
Oh, man, they're back in this ballgame. Plus, they missed that extra point, and then this happens. That's got to be demoralizing, especially on the road.
Well, a huge play right there by the Redhounds, and Caleb Watkins showing his speed, going 97 yards for a touchdown. High snap. It's down, though, and it is no good. And right there.
Well, that just changed the momentum once again.
And, I think that's the first one Michael Campbell's missed this season.
I think you're right.
So,
boy, this is some kind of a game. You got momentum shifts back and forth.
The Redhounds missed the extra point. So after that big touchdown run by Caleb Watkins, it's 20-13 Redhounds with 11:04 left here in the first half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back on Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound football. We got varsity action in a big way tonight as the Redhounds are hosting Lexington Christian Academy, 2 top 5 teams in the state doing battle here tonight. That kick goes out of bounds around the 20. Let's see.
What are you saying about the 27? No. Wow, 35-yard line. I saw a flag down there about the 27-yard line. I thought that he was marking it.
So the ball's at the 35-yard line. That's where LCA will go to work. 1st and 10. So far it's just been like 2 heavyweights boxing it out here, slugging it out, Steve.
Back in the days when boxing was something.
One puts a big punch, and the other one comes right back and lays another big punch. See what they do. They work out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left and right. He's got just Hayden back there and flanking him to the left. Handoff goes to Hayden. And this time they're going to stop him for short yardage, and that's something they've not been able to do.
You know, you keep running a kid like that, you know, eventually he's going to get tired.
So
you hope.
Yeah, you hope, yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, you know, some backs, you know, some kids will get stronger as they go.
That's true. Yeah, Randy, there was too much silence when I said that, so I had to,
I'm
had
thinking,
to restructure that statement.
There's a pass out here to the left, and it's incomplete. So this is something we've not had seen either. You know, quickly we've got them in a 3rd and long situation now, Steve. We've not had that as they've been moving the chains.
Back them in a little bit of a hole.
So 3rd and 8 now with 10:33 left on the clock here in the first half. The Redhounds up 20-13. Lots of big plays here already in the first half. He's dropped back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man out here.
That's a nice pass.
Yes, and nice catch. That'd be a first down for the Eagles.
You know, this is going to be a chess match with these coaches because just looking at that play right there, you know, that wasn't luck. That was a well-timed, well-executed play. He knew where the marker was. He went to it, took his time, caught the ball.
Nice play. So 1st and 10 now for the Eagles as the ball's just across the 45-yard line, still on their side of the field. Now the shotgun turns, hands to Hayden, and Caleb Watkins meets him out here about the 48. He'll have about 3 on that one. Be 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. They go right to the line. They work the no huddle. Out of the shotgun. Handoff again, goes to Hayden off the left side this time, and he just churns his way out through there. He's out near the 45-yard line of the Redhounds.
Well, he's got them big legs. You got to hit him low.
He's strong. So brings up now 3rd and about 1 for the Eagles. We had him in a 3rd and long situation, and they turned it into a first down. Now, whoa, watch out here. Big play there. That's number 28, Kevin French. And flags flew, but looks like it's going to be going against LCA.
Well, they can't afford mistakes like that against this Corbin team.
That's the first, I believe that's, no, I'm sorry. I was going to say the first flag. I think it is against LCA. We had a face mask earlier against the Redhounds. So the Redhounds declined the penalty. That was a big play there by Kevin French in the Corbin defense, and sets them up 4th and 11 now back at their own 44-yard line, and they'll go into punt formation. But if I'm the Redhounds, I'm watching my P's and Q's here. Caleb Watkins deep for the Redhounds. He stands about the 20. There's a snap. Oh! Fielded out here, a fair catch at the 20.
He kind of threw him back there.
I'm telling you, I was waiting for a flag to fly out here because Crawford, I believe it was Crawford, number 9, that was coming in there. trying to get the block, Stephen. I've never seen that. The punter just got a hold of him.
What would you call it?
Down.
Roughing the rusher.
Well, I was waiting for a flag to fly.
I was too. Well, I think it wasn't bad enough where you were going to throw a flag, and it'd be kind of odd to throw that. What would you call that?
Well,
unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. But
it'd be odd to throw that because he just kind of threw him out of the way there.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
I've never seen that. Okay, it makes no difference. The Redhounds take over. 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. And now the Redhounds with a chance to make some hay here. Watch out. Halfback pass. Ball's knocked. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. What do you think, Steve?
Well, he's right down there. He knows if his hand come forward.
It's number 12, Roman Mitchell in there. Redhounds were really going for the throat on that one, Steve. Roman Mitchell in there.
A little bit of timing, and I think he'd gotten that pass off because he's a pretty good thrower. We saw him last week. He can throw the ball well.
Yep, he can quarterback. So that one, luckily, it did fall to the ground.
Boy, I'm going to tell you what, we might have got a break. I'm going to say they saw it, but from up here it didn't look like he come forward.
No. So 8:56 on the clock now. Redhounds 2nd and 10 from the 27. Here's snap. Freeman throws. Got his man out here, Corey Sewell, at the 35, up near the 40-yard line. Should be a first down, Redhounds.
Good play right there.
And right now, Steve, I'm going to say that the Redhounds are flexing a little muscle.
They are. They got a little bit of breathing room right here. Breathing room, time on their side, home field advantage, and they're moving the ball. It is good for Corbin.
Being a little bit aggressive, throwing the ball there, and I like that. Coach Willard Ferris, the offensive coordinator. Taylor goes in motion. Flags fly. So false start against the Redhounds. That'll back them up 5. You don't want to do that as you're starting to make some headway here. I believe that was the first possession in the game, Steve, this last possession LCA had that the offense did not score.
Yeah.
So the Redhounds have an opportunity here.
Doors open.
Yep. 1st and 15, ball on 35. That's Matthew Taylor in motion. And that's Lance Freeman keeping the ball. He's at the 40. Cuts back 30, 45 out near the 50.
Good run right there.
Well, I don't know if you were here earlier, Steve. He had a run like that in the first quarter, a nice run for a first down. Big yardage. So they're going to say he's just shy of the, I guess he has to get the 50.
That's a good spot. They gave him a pretty good spot there.
So
he looks like
2nd down and 1. 7:45 left on the clock, 2nd quarter. Redhounds come to the line. Got 2 receivers out to the right. There's a snap. Handoff. That's Caleb Watkins going down to the 45-yard line.
Boy, he's a big,
Eagles.
good-looking back, ain't he?
First down, Redhounds. He sure is. Well, I off the air, I think I made the comment, Steve, but, Ryan Fritz is out tonight, and, the word is that probably done for the season if what they suspect is true. How many high schools could lose a Ryan Fritz and run the ball like we've ran it tonight?
I agree. They have 2 star running backs. Actually, 3. Michael Campbell, he does an excellent job, but their backfield is loaded.
Caleb Watkins, this time he's going to be hit for a loss, and they'll lose a lot. And it's going to be bringing up 2nd down and about
They're not quitting either.
15.
Lexington Christian's not quitting at all.
Well, Caleb Watkins gets up, moving a little gingerly. Now that we don't want to see. It's one thing to lose 1.
Yeah, you don't want to lose 2 of your starting backs. But you know what I was going to say, too, even after that, you got some good kids up and coming back. Some other kids with Matthew Taylor.
Yep. Got 3 receivers out to the right. Michael Campbell long back. Freeman rolling, looking, throwing. Complete down there to Matthew Taylor.
Nice catch.
So
I call Matthew Taylor's name, and there he gets the ball. That's a nice catch by the young man.
Well, were you here when he scored the touchdown? He had a pass reception for a touchdown, Matthew Taylor did in the first quarter.
He's starting to play more and more into this offense. And he's a very smart kid, very heady player.
So it's third down now, about 6 for the Redhounds. Ball on the 41-yard line on LCA's side of the field. 6:17 left in the first half. Redhounds bring in a 5-0 mark, looking for win number 6. And there's movement.
Boy, a whole bunch of them. They all took the bait, didn't they?
And that should go against LCA. So that's going to move it up now from a 3rd and 6 situation to a 3rd and short. Be 3rd and 1 now for the Redhounds. So they'll move the ball.
We're just about in 2-down territory right there.
So nice show of discipline there by the Redhounds.
Well, that's a big penalty right there, Randy.
Oh, yeah. You could say it moved them from 3rd and long to 3rd and short, huh? So big play, 6:17 now. Freeman moves them to the line. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. That's Corey Sewell. Michael Campbell back there. He drops back. He's looking. He's thrown in and intercepted at the 25 and taken down at the 30 by Matthew Taylor.
Just a little bit underthrown there.
Yes.
He was open, just lofted over top him a little bit.
Had 2 defenders there in the area, and just a mistake.
That back that caught it was short, and he probably didn't think he thought there was enough air there. Just a little more loft on it, and he would have completed that pass.
So 6:09 left on the clock here in the second quarter, and now LCA goes to work on offense with the ball marked at their own 31-yard line. His pass interception kills the Redhound drive. Drops back, throws it, intercepted. That's Lance Freeman. He's got it at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown,
he makes up for that in a big way, doesn't he?
Oh, my goodness. There's redemption right there.
Well, I saw that coming right when he got the snap.
Redemption right there is Lance Freeman just threw the interception to LCA, and he comes right back, makes a huge defensive play, intercepting that ball and taking it into the end zone.
You know, I was telling you, though, a very, very well-coached team, Lexington Christian, but that quarterback, he telegraphed that all the way. Right when he got that snap, he looked right at that receiver. Lance was waiting there, timed it right, and scored. Great defensive play.
So the Redhounds go up 26-13 now with 6 minutes on the clock here in the first half, and Michael Campbell is out to try the point after. He missed the last one, which I believe was the first one this season that he's missed. He's usually automatic, and he's back on track as he drills that one through the uprights. So it's 27-13 Redhounds with 6 minutes left on the clock. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the kickoff. All right, we're back to action here on Redhound Productions broadcast of Corbin Redhound football. It's Corbin High School Redhound football.
You know, Randy, I'm not going to call that Lexington Christian right there going to the well once too often. They didn't go to the well once too often. They went to a whole different section of the farm because they'd been running the ball really well. And then all of a sudden they went to the pass game, and it hadn't worked.
They had. Well, Michael Campbell's got the ball teed up out here at the 40-yard line. He's about to kick off. And he moves on the ball and kicks. And again, it's a nice deep kick down near the 4-yard line. And that's where they bring it out to the 20. And he's going to be knocked out about the 23, 24-yard line. And that's where LCA will take over 1st and 10. So, again, it's been a half of big plays, Steve, tonight.
It has been.
We've seen a lot of big plays, and what an exciting game. And, you know, I think, Steve, that this is the best gauge that we've had yet of what kind of team we've got, because we're in week 6 now, game 6 for the Redhounds, and, I mean, this is a very good team we're playing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. They're not weak at all. They're a real tough team. I'm sure they're looking at a chance at a 1A championship.
Oh, absolutely. Well, there's a little pass dumped off there to the left, and watch out. He goes out all the way to the 30. Well, they're going to spot him back just shy of the 30-yard line, but it'll still be good for a LCA first down. So the Eagles move the chains. And I'm quite sure that this LCA team will not fold. And they have the kind of offense that they can explode.
No way can we lay down right now. They can come right back at you.
Yeah, they're just capable of putting too many points on the board. So the Redhounds have to stay focused. He's rolling, he's looking, he throws this little pass out here to the near side, and the ball loose, but he's down. He's down at the 35, I believe it is. So that's where it'll be second down now for the Eagles.
He got hit pretty hard there. Looks like hit front part of his thigh. Maybe his knee a little bit.
Second down and 4. There's a handoff to Hayden. Right up the middle. He's out across the 40 for a first down. Eagles. They'll spot the ball about between the 41 42-yard line.
Well, you can tell who their
42.
favorite players are. He gets his hands on the ball, and all of a sudden a whole lot of cheering comes out of this section here.
Well, I've already figured out if he gets the ball, that's our best chance of doing something.
Yeah.
A little pass out here to the left and gets it out to about the 48. Be second down. Second down and 4 for the Eagles.
They're going to have to score here to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, this is a big series for them, and Hayden goes right up the middle, and he could go all the way. Crawford back there, and that's Freeman.
He can turn on his feet right there, can he?
He's in.
You know, there's something with that run right there. He kind of gazed a little bit. He had a second gear. He had a third gear right there when he saw that going over to the right.
27-19 now, and
You know, I shouldn't say that they have to score to stay in this ball game. I'm not going to say that anymore, Randy.
they're very capable of striking quickly. So 3:58 on the clock, and this is just round 2, Steve. This is a 4-rounder.
This is a heavyweight match if there ever was one.
Well, you know, I'll allude back to the South Law game. This is sort of what we expected out of that game and didn't get it as the Redhounds shut them down. There's the snap. It's down, and kick is up and good. So it makes it 27-20 now. Redhounds on top.
You know, maybe they're smarter than you and I think, these coaches here down at Lexington Christian. They're just giving their back a little rest there. And I did say that before that, you know, if they're going to go to him, he's going to get tired. And they gave him a long rest, and he turned on the afterburners there,
sure
too.
Did.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's a good back, but, you know, we got Caleb, too, who's awful tough.
Well, and that's the one, you know, if I'm looking at this, I'm thinking we do have the advantage because we've got Caleb Watkins, we've got Michael Campbell, you know, and then we've got some other guys that if we need them to, they can step up. But those two guys are tested, they're proven, you know, and
you know, you look at it, they got both Corbin and Lexington Christian. Their offenses are very similar. You know, they got a powerful running game and a decent passing game, Randy. And it's kind of reflecting here, you know, pretty much we'd have a tie ball game except for that mistake right there, that one pass.
That's absolutely right. Well, Lexington Christian going to tee it up there at the 40-yard line and kick with 3:58 left here in the first half with the score 27-20. Redhounds on top. See, Austin Andrews is on the scene now.
You know, and just to say that Lexington Christian has a tough offense because we have a really good defense. We have one of the better defenses I've seen around this area too, and they're scoring against us.
They move on the ball, and there's the kick. And that's going to be to Corey Sewell. He fields it about the 8. He's out to the 15, 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet out here. Nice return by Corey Sewell. Goes inside the 30.
Good run right there.
It's on the near side here. We'll see where they mark the ball. Where to be first and 10. Looks like about the 34-yard line. That's where the Redhounds go to work with 3:50 left on the clock.
Now I'm going to tell you what. We need to score right here, Randy.
Yeah.
We need a touchdown.
Yeah, we need to answer.
Hopefully that'll bring us some good luck.
Yeah. We can do like Mike, and we'll put it in the plan.
Yeah.
Freeman turns, leaves it with Watkins off the right side, and he's out near the 40-yard line. Second down now for the Redhounds, and 5 from the 39-yard line as the clock continues to roll. Well, Steve, of course, this is Lexington Christian team. The only game they've lost, they lost last week, lost a close one on the road by 2 points to Raceland.
Well, I'd like to see that team.
They're ranked just above them in Class A. Watkins works the left side this time, and he's going to be out. He's going to be shy of the first down. He's out there
Good
close.
hard run right there.
Nice run.
Boy, he punishes you. You have to tackle him.
You know, that's the thing about him. You know, he's got that ability, and then like we saw on that big touchdown run, he has that breakaway speed. You know, he can sort of very versatile.
He's a blur. You know, now Fritz is a different kind of runner. He's compact, shifty, and he's hard to bring down. Where Caleb Watkins, you know, if he comes at you and you don't get out of the way, he is going to put a lick on you.
Yeah, he doesn't mind the contact one bit. Set up in one eye. Watkins, Campbell, the handoff goes to Campbell, and he'll go forward for the first down.
Good run right there, second effort. Excellent right there.
So that should be a first down, Redhounds, with 2:21 left, first half. This is Hall of Fame night. And we've got Lexington Christian in here, and just a beautiful night for football. Now, this is almost perfect.
It is, Randy. This is perfect, and, you know, for Hall of Fame night, this could turn out to be a classic battle right here.
Got the sweatshirt on, Steve, and it's just right.
But at least I don't know about you, but I was freezing last night.
It was cool, a lot cooler last night. Freeman out of the shotgun, looking to throw, throwing, overthrows his man. Good coverage down there by LCA. Bring up second down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Well, I was watching, I believe it's Channel 27 has Friday Night Lights, and they are supposed to be here. So.
Oh, they picked one of these games to.
Well, they have a set schedule of games that they go to, and I'm thinking that they have the helicopter comes down and flies overhead, you know.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Freeman going to be swamped under here. He goes forward for about a yard. Yeah, I think that's what they do is they fly to each of these games to get some footage.
I like that Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
I like that show. That's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, it's a beautiful night looking at the moon sitting over here sort of just off to the side of the post office. Big crowd.
Yeah, big crowd.
It's good atmosphere, isn't it?
Tremendous atmosphere. Good fan base Lexington Christian has.
I like the cowbells, too.
I do, too. That's high school football, ain't it?
Freeman looking, throwing. Oh, intercepted. Intercepted down there about the 35. Now watch out. He's out down to the 40-yard line of the Redhounds.
You know, that wasn't a really bad pass. It was just tipped.
So interception number 2. Last one, Lance redeemed himself quite nicely, coming out and getting the interception and running it back for the touchdown. So the Eagles have 1 minute to work with right here, and I'm sure they'd love to get in the end zone and tie this thing up here before they go to the locker room. They're at the 45-yard line. He's looking. He's throwing. He's got a man down here. Ooh, incomplete.
Oh, nice play. Boy, he'd have paid for that if he caught it.
Incomplete. That was Devin Souders, number 6.
That was an excellent effort right there.
It was.
Number 1. Excellent effort to catch that ball. Very athletic move. I'm hoping he's okay. I'm glad to see he's up. But he made an effort to get that ball.
Devin Souders put a lick on him, laid a nice lick on him there.
Boy, that was a good hit too.
53 seconds left on the clock now.
You hit people like that and they're a little less
oh yeah, they'll remember
eager to run that route that hard.
He's getting pressure. He gets away. And it's incomplete. He's going for Hayden. Had number 81, Aaron Mans.
You know, once again they go 2 pass plays right there. I know there's only a minute left, but, they're getting away with what worked for them.
Casey Creech, number 72, and Aaron Mans was the 2 big guys getting back there, putting the pressure on him. 48 seconds. Now you're in 3rd and 10. I think I go back to my running back.
I would too. One play and he can tie it all up.
There's a snap. He's throwing again. Gets good protection here. Breaks down now. He's going to run, and he'll get out of bounds over here. Ran out of bounds.
I don't understand why the clock is running. He was out of bounds. The clock's supposed to stop, Randy.
Number
when you go out of
34,
bounds,
Michael Campbell. Yeah, that clock should stop. I don't know why it's running.
And maybe they don't know.
And I don't know why nobody's mentioned it.
Yeah, he's got it there.
Yeah, they need to put some time back on the clock there.
I mean, you and I'd be hollering.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of time ran off the clock right there.
I like to see that when, the fans, it's.
And to their credit, yeah, they didn't say much about it, did they?
No, a little bit, but the fans always think it's something.
Well, we've done some middle school games where.
I'm going to tell you, they were bad.
That would have caused a riot.
They were against us.
That would have caused a riot. If this had been Clay County.
If it was over in Clay County, you and I would be suspecting them. Now it's just an error on our part over here.
If that was Clay County, we was playing in middle school and that happened, Steve Olson, we'd have to duck. We'd have Matt Norville fighting them off of us right now.
We'd have flying chairs.
Oh, yeah. They'd be after us. Well, there's 30 seconds left on the clock, and there's a timeout on the field. It's 27-20 Redhounds.
Hey, I like that one game. I don't know, we don't want to name what team it was there, but, here we are at our own home field. And walking out of the press box here, and somebody from the other team says that we're on the wrong side of the field, telling us where we should go at Corbin. Now that's loyalty to your team, isn't it?
That's exactly right. The gentleman said to me,
that's a nice way of putting it.
I believe you're on the wrong side of the field. I didn't say it, but I thought to myself, this is our house.
That's just.
We can go where we want.
Genuine love of their football team, isn't it? Or something like that.
Something like that. Well, here we go now. Fourth down play. Fourth down and about 9. He drops back, gets good protection. He throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. So 25 ticks left on the clock here in the first half, and the Redhounds are going to take over on downs.
I'm not sure if that was real smart right now. 25 seconds is quite a bit of time with Corbin.
Well, did they run the ball one time on that series? So I don't understand that reasoning, Steve. I'm by no means qualified.
You got one of the best backs in the state. I mean, you give him the ball a couple times and he scored.
Yeah, I'm not qualified to make those decisions, but I'm just wondering what the thinking is there because, as you say, that running back, man, he's ran pretty much all over us.
We're just pondering.
And they threw on every snap. So,
I mean, I could see throwing 2 plays right there, but, try to run it to the young man right there and use your timeouts and get it downfield a little bit. Now, you give Corbin the ball. They're on the 39-yard line right now, 25 seconds. And Corbin, they're tough. I mean, they got explosive offense right now. If they put up another touchdown right here, they're going to try to go for it. That's a huge mistake on Lexington Christian's part.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to tell you now, with the play calling I've seen tonight, would not surprise me a bit if Coach Ferris doesn't try and pull something right here to get into the end zone.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he may do it.
I mean, I'd want to be aggressive, too, with how good our offense is. And we got a lot of different things we can go to.
Yeah.
A lot of different players.
So we'll see what they do. 25 seconds left on the clock. I mean, that would really be huge to send them to the locker room, putting a touchdown on them after they were down here in good field position.
Well, folks, we did all we could to will it to happen. Now we'll sit back and watch.
Yep, we'll see what it goes. Freeman under center, turns, hands off to Caleb Watkins, and another nice run as he's out close to a first down.
Boy, he is just a hard-nosed runner. You give him a little bit of seam, a little bit of open field, and boy, he's downfield in a hurry.
9 seconds, 8 seconds. So that's probably the last play of the half. This clock's going to run out. 27-20 is the score. The Corbin Redhounds on top of Lexington Christian Academy, the Eagles.
We got a good one, Randy.
It's Hall of Fame night, and the Redhounds are putting in a good performance here. 2 heavyweights slugging it out, as we said, 2 top 5 ranked teams in their respective classes, and big plays in the first half, Steve.
Boy, super plays on both ends of the field. You know, what I really like, what's gutsy right there, is you got Lance throwing that interception, coming back, gets the interception himself, takes it into the end zone. That's huge there. And that second interception he threw there, that wasn't, like I said, it wasn't so much a bad pass, it was just tipped. And sometimes things like that are going to happen. You're going for it, you're going for something, trying to make something big happen, and sometimes you're going to have mistakes.
Well, the Redhounds, of course, took over on their at the goal line there, 3-yard line, and Caleb Watkins with a huge 97-yard touchdown run. And earlier in the first drive of the game, the Redhounds stalled out on the snap, They were in punt formation. Michael Campbell, he got all kinds of pressure. He just took the ball. He ran it upfield, got a big first down, and the Redhounds ended up converting that into a touchdown. So just a lot of big plays. So we're going to take a break here at halftime with the score 27-20 Redhounds, and we'll be back with second half action.
And we're back for second half action. Corbin leads by 7 points, 27-20. As we start the third quarter, Corbin will be kicking off to start out the second half of play. I want to remind everyone that this broadcast of Corbin football is the sole property of Redhound Productions. Any rebroadcast or duplication of this broadcast without written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. Mike Campbell has it teed up at the 40 to kick off here to start the third quarter. Olsen, we got a good ball game here, 7-point margin. What do you look for in the second half?
We got a great ball game right here. I see a lot of fireworks. That's what we're going to see. One of the defenses has to tighten up, and that's the team that's going to win.
There's the kick down to about the 5-yard line. Is that the 15? The 20. We got him surrounded. If we can just get a hold of him. Good tackle there. Number 26, Matthew Taylor. Good form tackle there. At the 21-yard line, the Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Boy, they're a good-looking team, Mike Goforth.
Yeah, but those Hounds looking good too, man.
I'm going to tell you what. You know it. They are solid. I feel this team right here, the reason I say that, Lexington Christian, they're the best team that Corbin's faced this year.
I agree with that. Hand off to Dominic Hayden. We meet him quickly. Aaron Manns gets an arm around him, a couple arms around him, and helps ride him to the ground. A little help from number 72 as well.
That big old boy's smart enough to fall forward, and he falls forward, he gains about 3 yards just falling.
Yeah, man, made it all the way to the 25, so about a 4-yard pickup there. Hand off again, but this to a different back. Jimmy Rossi on the tackle. Good defense there.
Good pursuit right there, awful quick.
Number 6, Devin Souders, came in to help, but Jimmy Rossi was the man on that one. Jimmy's been very mobile and active this year and looking very good here tonight, getting in on a lot of tackles. Jimmy's a senior, 5'10", 175 pounds.
All across the line might go forth. We're awful quick.
Switching around here. Shotgun formation. Lucas Witt takes the snap, looking to throw. He has a receiver to the right, holds on to it. Rossi in pursuit, gets the first hit. Boom, boom, boom. Who else got in on that tackle?
Corey Sewell's in there. Mike Campbell.
Number 9, C.J. Crawford came in and put the second hit on, I believe. All right, that brings up an interesting 4th down and 2. They are in punt formation. Do you look for a fake here, Steve?
No, you know, slowly and surely the Hal Mummy era is leaving Kentucky, hopefully.
And they get it out of there. It's not a great kick, but it lands at the 49-yard line and bounces back to the 50.
Well, that's a good field possession there for the Redhounds offense.
So about a 22-yard kick there for Lexington Christian.
How about that Caleb Watkins? He's something else, isn't he?
Yeah, he's had an awesome night. That was a great run. What, 97-yard was it? Touchdown run in the first half. That was really awesome.
He's definitely matching their great back.
I think we're outdoing him. And that Dominic Hayden came into the game, Steve, averaging like 16.4 yards per carry. Lance Freeman up under center, 2 backs in behind. He gives it to Mike Campbell.
He's a load, too.
About 3 hard-fought yards there. Mike bulls his way ahead.
What I like about Caleb Watkins, Mike, when he gets out in the open, you know, he can turn on them afterburners.
Oh, he looked like a jet airplane taking off.
Oh, he did. He can absolutely turn it on. And I'll tell you what, if you're in his way, too, we were talking about that before, he'll punish you.
Yeah.
He will hurt you, and he's a load, too, just about 200 pounds. And he's all muscle.
Second and about 6.5 yards to go here on second down. Closer to 7, I guess.
No, and you think you can stop Watkins? You got big Mike Campbell too, and he'll punish you also.
Campbell and Watkins in the backfield. It goes to Campbell. No, Lance Freeman keeps it and runs around the left side.
Well, that's a good looking play right there.
Yeah, he got about 5 or 6. He's maybe a half yard short of the first, or did he get it? He's really close. Oh, it's real close.
But they give him a good spot too.
I think they're going to say 3rd and about a foot. Lance Freeman
Okay,
there
they
fooled
moved it
me.
back
I thought
right
he
there.
handed off, so good fake there by Lance Freeman and took off around the left side.
Yeah, he did a good job of faking that handoff and wheeling around the end.
I thought he had handed it off. Sure enough. Freeman's got the play. He's in the huddle. We're at 8:41 here in the third quarter. Corbin leading by 7. Corbin with the ball. Sewell and Taylor to the right. Watkins is bottled up. That's going to be really close. We may have a fourth down play.
Well, it depends where they spot it.
They're signaling fourth down. Well, fourth and about
I
another
think
foot.
that, the fans don't like that Mike go forth, but I think that was a good spot. That's where he was at.
Well, I think we're going to go for it here. Big play here in the middle of the third.
Yeah, it is. It's a big play right here.
With a 7-point lead. Corbin going for it on fourth here from the Eagles' 40-yard line. Well, we got it. Watkins got it and more. Breaks another tackle. Breaks another tackle. Awesome. 40
That was
yards.
good running right there. You have to wrap his legs up. He is so strong. His lower body is so strong, and he don't quit.
He just kept fighting off tackles, and this would not go down. That puts Corbin up 33-20. That's a big score at 7:36 on the clock, third quarter.
I'll tell you, that's just an awesome run right there. That's wanting it.
Who said this, Steve? A winner never quits and a quitter never wins.
Who said that?
Yeah, Newt Rockney. Caleb Watkins never quit on that. He kept fighting. Mike Campbell to kick. Freeman to hold. Looks good from here. Looks right down the middle from here. Hit the flagpole. What about that? That means right down the middle, I do believe. 7:36 on the clock. Corbin leads 34-20. We'll have the kick right after this. Olson, who said this? Man's finest hour is the moment when he has worked his heart out and in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
Lombardi.
Yeah, Vince Lombardi, you got it.
No,
man.
you're asking a Wisconsin boy that one. We were told them quotes over and over. Preached
right?
to them over and over.
I thought that would appeal to you. Right on. Mike Campbell to kick. Let's see if he can get his flagpole with this one.
Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's going.
Oh, that's a good kick
there
right there.
To the goal line. 1 yard deep. Automatic touchback comes out to the 20-yard line. Big kick.
That was a beautiful kick right there.
All right, well, let's hope Corbin can play good D on this series, get the ball back. If we put another score on the board, we'll be in good shape here, I think.
I agree with you, Mike.
This high-powered Lexington Christian offense, they've run into a stiff defense here today.
They have, Corbin, they got an excellent defense.
Hand off to Dominic Hayden. Busts through there, and he's got good yardage. He's very close to the first down. Looks like he'll be about a foot short.
Boy, he's just a good-looking runner, too. He's got them big, strong legs. He's hard to bring down.
Second down and about a foot to go.
One of the coaches back here was saying that he squats 550 pounds.
It looks like it.
No wonder he can hang on to 3 of them Redhounds and keep going.
Wonder what he eats for breakfast.
Well, of course,
dozen eggs.
The incredible edible egg.
That's it, a dozen of them. Uh-oh, big run there by little number 4, and he's broken into the clear. We bring him down. Good saving tackle by Matthew Taylor.
Yeah, good tackle, good pursuit by Matthew.
At the 40-yard line. He positioned himself well, got low, and took his feet out.
He did. The runner didn't really know where to go. That's an excellent run right there. Yeah, Matthew Taylor did a good job pursuing him.
Great tackle by Matthew.
Matthew's a tough player.
Yeah, man. Having a great year. 6:46 on the clock, third quarter. Corbin up by 14. Dominic Hayden has the ball. Boom. A couple of our players. Matthew Taylor hits him. And number 6 comes in. Devin Souders to help out on the tackle. Yeah, man, he got about 6 or 7 yards, though. Good first down play for Lexington Christian. 35-yard line. Again, they're running Dominic Hayden. Aaron Manns gets some arms around him, and he keeps it pushing. He gets close to the 30-yard line, and that'll be very close to first down yardage. 3 or 4 of the Hounds in on that tackle.
Looks like he got a first down.
72 also. Casey Creek had part of that tackle. And 2 or 3 other Hounds. I didn't get everybody's number there.
This is how they move the ball downfield when they're running here, exchanging running backs right here. They go to that passing game, and they kind of stall, Mike.
You know, Lucas Witt, their quarterback, came in as like 8th in the state in passing. But their passing attack has not been that effective tonight against the Hounds.
Corbin's got a really, really good secondary. They're awful smart.
Little shuttle there to number 4, but we're on it quick. He gets to the 27
Good pursuit there.
This is Corey Sewell on that tackle. They say 34 Mike Campbell was in on the tackle.
Boy, he's awful quick for a big guy too, Mike.
Man. Very impressive. Shotgun formation, 2 backs right there with the quarterback. He's looking to throw. Big rush by Aaron Manns, flushes him out of the pocket. Incomplete. Attempted to get it to Hayden.
You know, I have their coaches back here too, and they're saying they're Hayden, their big back right there, is a legitimate 4.5 40.
Well, I remember when we played them last year. He was a big player for them then, and remains as so.
He's just a junior. Of course, you know, our Caleb Watkins, he's just a junior.
Yeah, they're very comparable. Witt's got a couple receivers out there. Hits his tight end. Matthew Taylor takes his feet out from under him. It's going to be 4th down and about 1 yard to go. I bet they're going
long
for
yard.
it. What do you think?
Almost 2.
Yeah, I bet they're going for it. Sure enough, they're lining
big play right here for Corbin.
Shotgun formation. Receiver left and 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. Dominic Hayden with the ball. First down. He's to the 7-yard line. First and goal, Christian.
Pretty good cut there, Mike.
Well, they get on the board again here. We got a ball game still yet.
This is turning out to be a classic battle right here. 2 heavyweight teams just going at it. Just keep pounding each other.
Hayden again. And he pushes. Number 4, Sewell, in on that tackle. Down to about the 3-yard line, it looks like. 2nd and goal from there. Fakes the handoff to Hayden, and the quarterback, Witt, takes it in.
That's a pretty smart play call right there. He held that ball right out there faking it and tucked it in.
That makes it 34-26 with the extra point attempt upcoming. 3:59 now on the clock, 3rd quarter.
Boy, these extra points by both teams are big, Mike. You can't have an error on any of them.
I think each team has missed 1, if I recall. They make it. They say it's good. 34-27. We'll be right back with the Christian kickoff to Corbin. We're back for the kick, Steve. You look for an onside kick?
No, I don't. I think they just play straight. They're going to kick it downfield. You don't want to have that onside kick go astray. They squibbed it.
Squibber. Covered nicely there by number 6 for Corbin. Devin Souders.
Mike, I don't understand the squib kicks like that. I really don't. I guess they don't want to kick it back to Caleb. I guess that would be it. But, you know, look at the field position Corbin has right now. You know, you get down there.
You know, we're at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
I guess the
shorten up that field.
The theory is you eliminate the real long run back.
Hey, you gamble on that. You know, you give that yardage up versus the big gain. But, you know, if you get pursuit, that's not a lot of faith in your tacklers, is it?
True. Mike Campbell, Caleb Watkins in behind Lance Freeman, who's up under center. Matthew Taylor and Corey Sewell wide left. And it's Watkins hit in the backfield. I think he got about a yard, though.
He earned it.
2nd and 9. So this is an important set of downs here. Want to move it out some. Took a while to get that play called. If we got enough time to get this off.
I think we will.
Sewell to the right.
Boy, after that 8th grade game yesterday, that one coach, we surely should have enough time.
Watkins and Taylor to the left. Mike Campbell in motion. We're looking to throw. Tim French. No, Kyle French has it. He may go.
Beautiful play right there.
10, the 5, touchdown. Number 28, Kevin French, senior.
Beautiful play right there. You know, when he threw that one interception, he kind of threw it flat, and he had to loft it a little bit, and that's what he did on that one. Although he was he was a lot more open, the receiver, than that one play.
Great throw, great catch and run there.
Nice little touch right there.
Kevin's a senior, 6'3", 194 pounds. Well, that's a big play for Corbin there.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Mike.
Yeah, the Lexington Christian Eagles were getting fired up until that happened. Lance Freeman's had a very good night tonight.
He has.
He and the opposing quarterback have had one pick, but Lance
has had 2 picks.
Oh, has he now?
Or are you doing the math? You know, he nullifies one by the pick he had for the touchdown. Does that erase one of his?
I missed one.
Has that tip? He had a tip there, and then it was interception.
Oh, you're right. It was over there in the right flat.
Yeah. I didn't really. You know, I
forgot about that.
That wasn't really his fault. You know, that was a tip ball, and some things like that happen. The other one, he just didn't put enough loft on it, and he come back and put the loft on that one and had the TD.
I forgot about that other one. 2 minutes, 58 seconds left, third quarter. Corbin leading by 14 points.
Well, Mike, do you think Lexington Christian has enough gas in their tank to come back?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of talent there on the Eagles sideline, and I think we're in for a tough rest of the way here.
They don't look like a team that's going to quit.
You know, Coach Raines, their head coach, has been very successful as head coach. He's originally from Williamsburg and had a very successful run at Madison Central in Richmond. Mike Campbell has it teed up at the 40-yard line.
Boy, this is a good game Mike go for.
Yeah,
I guess, I like defensive battles too, but,
they've put an extra man up here on the front line. They're wondering if we might do an onside or a squib kick. They've got Dominic Hayden and one or two other, it's like fullback numbers there in the second row.
Fans really like the offensive production.
Lands at the 5-yard line, the 10, the 15, the 20. Uh-oh. Down at the 33, 37-yard line. Looks like number 15, Ben House, in on that tackle there, or had the tackle.
Yeah, they start out with good field position also.
That may have been a saving tackle for him, as a matter of fact.
He was just about ready to turn it on.
Yeah, man. I believe it was Ben House on the tackle.
Okay.
Shotgun formation. Lucas Witt at quarterback. Hands off to Dominic Hayden. He bounces out. Taylor almost gets him. Number 6, Devin Souders, finishes him off, but not until after he has a first down.
Boy, he has that little skip step right there.
He got about 17.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, he got about 17, 18 yards on that carry. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left, third quarter. The Eagles are on the fly. Hand off to Hayden. He barrels through the line, gets about 4 yards. Second and about 6. I didn't get who had that tackle.
There's a couple of them in there.
Second and about 5.5 yards to go. Witt rolls left, runs. Mike Campbell gets a lick on him. 84 Rossi gets a foot on him.
He's got to be close to the first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, the side official here is telling them first down. They're moving the chains. Ball is at the 37-yard line. Well, they're getting in the danger zone here.
Boy, Mike, this is going to go right down the wire. How it's looking right now, it looks like it might just go right down to the last minute.
3 receivers to the right. He hits his tight end there. Number 4, Corey Sewell gets the tackle at the 28-yard line. That's about an 8-yard pickup, maybe 9. 9 yards on the pickup there. Second down, 1 yard to go. What do you bet the handoff to Hayden? No, they faked it to him. Witt keeps it. 26 Taylor takes the man's feet out. Tackle to Taylor. But they get a first down to the 21-yard line, make it to 22.
That's a pretty good play right there. He faked me out on that.
So 22-yard line, first and 10, the Eagles.
He got hit pretty hard right there on that play. He's a little bit woozy.
Overthrew his intended receiver, incomplete.
He didn't lead him enough on that. That's a tough pass right there.
I think it sailed a little on him.
It did.
Went high.
I don't know if I'd have called that play right there. He got hit awful hard, and he didn't look like he was ready to pass.
Good point. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. Corbin clinging to a 14-point lead. The Eagles are threatening. A little fumble on the snap. We're going to get him for a little bit of a loss. 54 comes in for the tackle for Corbin, Dakota Taylor.
It wouldn't hurt them coaches to take a little bit of time there and let their quarterback collect his wits. Like I said, he got drilled pretty hard in that play, and it's probably taking him a little time to get his whereabouts.
About a 1 yard loss.
Back.
It makes it 3rd and 11. 54 Dakota Taylor's the senior, 6 foot, 226 pounds. Witt looking to throw. Has some time. Hits his receiver and he holds on. Hit him hard. He's down to the 15. We may have held there, Steve. I think it's going to be just short of the first down. So Corbin holds and takes over on down.
Well, that was good. Good play right there.
And that is the end of the third quarter. Corbin will take over with a 14-point lead, 41-27. Randy McCarg, Steve Olson, and Matt Norr will be back for the fourth quarter.
All right, we're ready to go. Fourth quarter action here with the Eagles from LCA threatening. There's a snap. Handed off to Hayden. Goes left. 25. Pushes his way down. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown.
That boy, I'm going to tell you what. He and Caleb Watkins are having a battle right here. I'm telling you, them two backs are really going at it. This is something to see, Randy. Corbin, their defense right now, they're one of the better teams in this area, probably one of the better defenses in the state. And it's Lexington Christian team. They've come to play ball.
Well, their offensive line's doing a good job getting push off of there, but the Hayden boy, once he gets that ball, Stephen gets a step or two, he is so strong. And the kick is through the uprights and good. That makes it 41-34 with 11:50 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. We've got a shootout at the OK Corral.
Yes, and one of their coaches is telling me he's got 253 yards rushing right now.
Unbelievable.
He can push 300 yards.
Unbelievable.
You know what? Okay, let's say this right now. It's good to see these good athletes coming into Corbin here, and it's exciting to watch them. But they said that Louisville's looking at him. I'm going to tell you what do we got right there? We got Caleb Watkins. We got some good backs right there. So that's showing we don't have no slouch of a backfield either, Randy.
Well, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, one of the coaches telling me UCLA, Notre Dame, and LSU was looking at him.
Well, I can see why. He can flat carry the mail, can he?
He can carry the mail. But I'm going to tell you what, once again, in deference to our Hounds now, we're playing right with them, and our backs right now, we're doing a good job too. Our whole offense is. This is some exciting football, Randy.
Ball's teed up at the 40-yard line. That's where they'll kick. And the Redhounds will go back on the offense.
Folks, I got to tell you, I got a bunch of their coaches up here, and they're the good staff they got right there, very talkative.
Corey Sewell out across the 35. And still on his feet.
Look at him running right there. He runs like he's about 200 and some pounds, don't he?
Corey Sewell out near the 50-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him out. About 48.
He flat out is a hard-nosed player.
Absolutely is. Corey Sewell.
Huh? No, I was on number 9. 5 foot, 110 pounds.
All right, the Redhounds go on the offense. Out of the shotgun,
Randy, this is one of the better games we've seen all year, because, we're starting to peak offensively, and they're peaking offensively. That first game we went over to Pikeville, watched them play, that was a good game. That was more or less, a test of seeing who's got the wits about them, the first game of the season and all.
Right.
And now these teams, they're starting to hit on all cylinders, and this is exciting to watch right now.
It absolutely is. Well, that goes against the Redhounds. Of course, I did see a lot of movement by the Redhounds there. Backs them up. It'd be first down 15 now. The ball sitting on the 43-yard line. First and 10 Redhounds from there. Michael Campbell set behind Lance Freeman. That's Corey Sewell over here. Matthew Taylor goes in motion. There's a snap. He leaves it with Campbell, and he's piled up right there. And he'll get maybe a yard. It'll be second down.
They didn't fall for that motion at all. They just held the ground.
You'd like to think, Steve Olson, that when you have played this well offensively that you'd have some breathing room, but not the case. This is such a slugfest that, it's going to be a matter of which team perhaps makes the big mistake.
I agree. It could come down like we talked about before. It could come down to special teams right in the end there. You make the extra point.
Sewell's here to the near side. Michael Campbell, the lone back behind Lance Freeman. Two receivers to the other side. Freeman looking to throw, getting some heat. Looking, throwing. Oh,
nice try right there by Corey Sewell. He went after that ball right there. That was a good play.
And I'm going to tell you, Steve, what an effort by Lance Freeman. Man, he was rolling and running for his life.
Nice touch on that ball. Let's hope that young man's okay. Both players went hard at it. I'm glad to see he's up, but I'm sorry, go ahead.
Lance Freeman rolling, running for his life, and he's going out of bounds, and he's able to throw that ball and keep it in bounds and give Corey Sewell a chance.
Excellent point right there. He showed a little speed right there. He showed poise getting rid of that ball.
Well, this LCA crowd really getting behind their team now as they've got us in a third and long here. Third and 14, ball on the 44-yard line. We got three receivers here to the near side. Freeman goes under center. He drops back. He's getting all kinds of heat. He's throwing. He's got a man down here. It's complete.
He made that catch right there. I saw him going on that route right there, and he made that cut. I could see him open. Lance saw him too. Super play right there. Caleb Watkins, he plays like a senior. He's only a junior. He plays like a senior.
How many big plays are we going to see here tonight? We've still got 10:37 left on the clock here. Big play after big play.
They're talking about, these coaches. I like these coaches up here. They're good guys to talk to. They're talking about LSU and all these other big D1 teams looking at their back right there. Maybe they ought to take a look at some of us Hounds, huh?
I'm telling you, we've got some good backs.
Because they're making some plays here, Randy.
They really are. Matthew Taylor and Corey Sewell here to the near side. The ball goes to Caleb Watkins, and he's down close to the first down as he goes inside the 25-yard line down to the 20. Let's see where they mark it. The 28-yard line. I'm sorry. That is the 23-yard line.
They're showing a lot of poise right now. You got a lot of pressure in this game right now. The crowd's backing both teams. And that offense right there, Corbin Redhounds, is showing a lot of poise right there. They have that swagger and that confidence like they can go out and they can accomplish it, and they're doing it right now.
All right, big play right here, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 23-yard line. For the Redhounds, Freeman turns, leaves it with Watkins. I think he's going to have first down yardage, isn't he, Steve?
I think he's going to have the first down. You know what made that play there? Mike Campbell laid a big block on the end right there, opened up a big hole. That's a good job by Mike.
First down, Redhounds. Ball on the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Matthew Taylor in motion. Freeman goes down the line. He's going to be swamped under.
Not a bad play call right there. They just didn't take the fake.
Well, Steve, I don't think the mention's been made, but I was talking to him over here. Number 77 out there for Lexington Christian. That is Brandon Dawson. That is all-pro Dermotty Dawson's son. He's a senior at LCA.
Oh, he's extremely agile for a big guy.
Dermotty Dawson, of course, many years with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Watkins tripped up. And quickly, the Redhounds are in 3rd and long again. This game far from over, Steve.
Boy, and Lexington Christian is fired up right now. Their fans have come alive.
Well, it's no better way to describe it, Steve. It's a heavyweight battle here.
It is. It's any team can win this right now.
Eight minutes on the clock now. Redhounds come to the line. Lance Freeman goes under center. He's got set in an eye. That's Watkins and Campbell behind him. Taylor out here to the right, and the Redhounds going to take a timeout. So with 7:46 left on the clock here in the 4th quarter, 41-34 the score. We have a timeout. With the break in action, I want to remind you that this broadcast of Corbin football is sole property of Redhound Productions. Any rebroadcast or duplication of this broadcast without express written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. And remind you that you can contact Redhound Productions and you can buy individual games or you can buy the set of the season for the Corbin High School Redhounds. We also have 7th and 8th grade middle school Redhound football. And hopefully you're watching us on RBS Channel 18. Monday night is middle school night. Tuesday night is varsity night. Of course, our 7th grade Redhounds, by the time you see this, will have hopefully won game 1 of their playoffs. And they'll be playing Bell County on Monday night. And then Tuesday night, when you're viewing this, keep in mind that on Thursday, the Redhounds' 8th grade squad will be in playoff action against Bell County at Bell County. Of course, 7th grade.
Both those teams need the support of our fan base.
Absolutely. 7th grade squad capped off a perfect 10-0 season, and 8th grade Redhounds, they didn't limp across the finish line. They had their struggles, but they came flying across the finish line. Here in the regular season. 4-6 record, but they finished with 2 big victories in a row, so they've got momentum.
They got momentum. We want to wish luck to both of them teams.
Absolutely. So the Redhounds go to work now out of the shotgun. Campbell flanking Freeman. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's throwing. He's got a man out here, and the ball's tipped incomplete.
Nice pass right there. It's a good defensive play right there. Just maybe a little bit behind him.
Yeah. So that brings up now 4th down and long.
Nice try by Matthew Taylor.
4th and 8 for the Redhounds.
Boy, Randy, this is exciting, isn't it?
Ball on the 17-yard line. Well, this is reminiscent of the South Laurel game, although, we didn't have the big fireworks throughout the game like we have with this one, but, the intensity is here.
Yeah, South Laurel, they're a good ball team, but this Lexington Christian team, they're a better ball team.
They are, aren't they? So, the Redhounds going to try a field goal here. Michael Campbell. The ball is going to be spotted at the 24-yard line. Lance Freeman doing the holding. There's the snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it's going to be no good, I don't think.
Well, that's a nice try right there.
Off to the left. Well, he had the distance, I think, didn't he, Steve?
He did have the distance.
He had the leg to get it.
Boy, I was hoping he's making that. I told you it might come down to special teams right here.
Well, that was definitely within his range. And so the ball just off to the left of the goalpost there. So Redhounds will turn it over on downs now. And LCA goes to work with 7:39 left on the clock here in the game.
Randy, we got playoff caliber football right now.
It is. And that's Hayden barreling his way out across the 25. Spot the ball about the 27. First, or that'll be second down in about 3. There's snap, handoff. He goes up the middle again. And they may have the first down on that carry. Boy, you talk about excitement now. If, hopefully the Redhounds can make a big stop here, but should they drive down the field and get in the end zone?
Well, if they drive and take a lot of time off the clock, they're going to have to score. They're going to have to score because time is against them right now.
And that also would bring up the question of would they go for the 1 or would they go for 2? He's rolling, he's looking, he got his man out here at the 49. Watch out, he could go. Crawford's the lone man back there to get him. Wait, Michael Campbell.
Michael Campbell come out of nowhere. A terrific tackle. We got a flag right there. Terrific tackle right there, Randy.
Are you kidding me? Michael Campbell, what kind of speed he showed. Let's see what happens here with this flag.
Took him blocking the back. Now, I didn't see it right there.
I didn't see it.
That's probably the block that sprung him.
But the block in the back is called. And that's going to nullify a big, huge play for LCA.
I think that's 10 yards from the spot, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something, Steve Olson. Michael Campbell continues to amaze me.
Boy, I'll tell you what. He come from 20, 25 yards away to run him down.
Let's hope the big fella has something left in the tank.
That's just tremendous. You know what? This game has everything. You got athletes from both sides of the ball right here making great plays. Randy, this is tremendous high school football.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Steve Olson, I'm glad you made it tonight.
No, I was too. You know, I had a long day today over in Pikeville, and I was thinking, man, I got to get over here.
I sure
and I
would.
did.
I'd hate to have to be telling you about this. So here we go now. Pressure, but he gets away from it. Still on his feet out here to across the 45.
You know, that coach is making smart plays right now. You know, faking it to the big man. They're starting to mix it up a little better right now.
So second down and 2 for the Eagles. They're at about the 43-yard line of the Redhounds. They work out of the shotgun. There's the handoff. That's Hayden. And watch out, he's got all kinds of room. Just runs over.
Oh, he's smart right there. You know, he just put his head down right there and didn't try to get anything more than that. What, 20 yards is quite a bit.
Yeah, just lowered his head and ran over Corey Sewell down here. But Sewell hung with him, brings him down.
Here's another thing, though. If they score real quick, we get the ball back, we're going to have time to go win it.
5:45 left. Clock continues to roll. That's Hayden going off the right side. And he's brought down. Well, you really don't want to give him, the play prior to that one, he had a lot of room, Steve. You don't want to give him that much green grass.
Well, you don't want to because he's going to put a beat on you if you're in his way. You know, I bet you he sleeps well tonight.
I bet he will. He's done a workhorse amount of work here. He's brought down this time by Michael Campbell and number 28, Kevin French. At 5:04 on the clock, 41-34 Redhounds.
Third and a long, almost, well, it looks like 4 yards.
Redhounds, of course, be in action next week up at Middlesboro, taking on the Yellow Jackets. Big district showdown. We'll be right there to call the action for you. Work out of the shotgun. Clock continues to roll. Down to 4:40 now as we're getting down crunch time. Redhounds clinging to a one-touchdown lead. Hayden goes up the middle. He could go in. But they bring him down there.
You know what I was thinking, Randy? I was hoping they were going to try to pass. And, you know, that hadn't been working for them. I was hoping they'd go into passing that shotgun right now, but he's playing it smart right here. They are going to their go-to man.
Brings him down there at the 5-yard line where it be now first and goal for the Eagles. Oh, the ball's in. I don't know what happened there.
Boy, they're lucky.
They are lucky.
Things are going their way right now.
Yeah, lucky to hold on to that one. So that'll bring up second down. Let's see. They actually gain a couple yards on that.
That football had corners on it right there because it 90-degree angles. It bounced up.
Second down and 3. 4 minutes left in this game. And it's been everything we thought it would be. Two highly ranked teams from their respective classes. Here's the snap. And, he's
big tackle right there.
Down. Is that number 26? Matthew Taylor.
Jewell.
Big tackle.
That's huge.
Big tackle. So, third down play now coming. They lose a yard. 3rd and 4 now. Huge play right here as the clock's closing in on the 3-minute mark.
You got to watch the little fake right here. You know, they're all keying on the big back right here, the little play action. I think they want to get a little opinion asking the referee what they should do.
Clock will continue to run. Now they call a timeout. 3:13 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Well, heard a couple of moms, it sounded like, down there hollering.
I don't think they need to reset the clock.
No, the clock was running. They never called for a timeout.
No timeout, no first down.
I think what they did is they were asking the ref, right before we get the delay, just when the clock winds down, then give us the timeout.
I think you're right, Randy. I think they knew that they were in a little bit disarray right there, and they're going to get a delay a game penalty and took the timeout.
I don't know. I think I would have took the timeout and just went ahead, instead of letting a few more seconds run off. You may need them. Since you're down by a touchdown, you may need those 2 or 3 seconds. So.
Yeah, I agree, Randy.
41-34.
Boy, this coaching staff up here, Randy, they're a bunch of fun to be with, too. They're wanting to win, but they're showing a lot of class.
Yeah, and I understand they said that we have extended the agreement with them to play, so we'll be playing them again next year.
Yeah, it's a good battle.
There's snap. Hollins, bad snap. Gets away from the quarterbacks all the way back at the. Oh, man. Caleb Watkins tackles him. What a huge play for the Redhounds. All the way back. Let's see where they mark it. At the 29-yard line.
That's huge right there.
25-yard loss on that play.
You don't expect that to happen.
No.
You really don't expect that to happen right there. The defense did a good job.
This is a good football team we're playing. We see that in the score. It is evident this is a good football team, and that is not the kind of mistake. I don't think that's.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, that's not something you expect from this team. So they were down there with a chance, and now they've put themselves in a big hole. I couldn't tell much about it. Could you? The snap, was it a bad snap? I couldn't tell if it was low or.
I'm going to tell you something. You remember down in the third quarter when they were down over on this other side of the field, it happened again.
Yeah.
It looked like they had confusion with that snap right there, and I think that's what they had right there too. A little bit of confusion with the snap. Well, that's you hate to see that.
Yeah.
They shot themselves in the foot. They.
We'll take it, though.
They hurt themselves. We'll take it. I'd like to see it go into overtime and we win.
Well, I tell you, it's still not over. 2 minutes and 37 seconds still on the clock. And the thing is this is fourth down, and I'm not conceding anything because.
No, that big old boy can get the ball.
Hey, he can take it to the house. They're only 29 yards away.
They got 3 backs. They got 3 backs far in the backfield that watch for the big pass and also to tackle the big man there. They got a long ways to go.
All right, there's a snap. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing. It's caught. Watch out.
Boy, that was a nice play right there, too.
But the Redhounds will take over.
Boy, they are a gutsy team.
They're dangerous. Redhounds take over on downs. 1st and 10. So now, Steve, the Redhounds are down here again, deep in their own.
Well, you said,
into the field.
They're far from this game being over. They got to take care of business right here.
2:26 on the clock. Of course, we saw the Redhounds pinned at the 3 in the first half, and Caleb Watkins took it 97 yards. to the house for a Redhound touchdown. That's Corey Sewell, Matthew Taylor here to the right. But it's go again. He's going to go again.
Look at him go.
He's going to go again. No flags on the field. He's going to go the distance. From the 7-yard line, a 93-yard touchdown run for Caleb Watkins.
Like that.
My goodness. Unbelievable.
That is tremendous. This game had everything, Randy.
Caleb Watkins, a 93-yarder, a 97-yarder. That's 190 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns on 2 carries. My goodness.
That is absolutely tremendous right there.
47-34.
301 yards, their coach is telling me that Caleb Watkins had.
301 yards rushing for Caleb Watkins. What a performance.
Well, he said both backs have 301 yards.
Both backs. Well,
both juniors.
That is unbelievable.
You know, Randy, you said that they've signed a contract agreement, so we'll see. We'll see these backs next year as seniors.
We'll see them slug it out again. Well, let's see. The thing is, what if we throw Ryan Fritz into the mix?
You're right.
Hey, we've got Ryan Fritz that we'll have back next year also.
Yeah, that's right. He's a junior.
And he put 250 on him last year up in Lexington, Steve, and 4 touchdowns.
You know, just from a fan point, just watching a game like this, it's just so much fun watching this. And it's the excitement and the crowd. But I'll tell you, the Friday Night Lights, they could do a whole segment just on this game right here.
Man, 48-34. 2:12 left on the clock.
And actually, he scored so fast, you know, the game ain't over.
No, it's not.
It's far from over. Their back can take it, and he can go to the hole with it in one play, you know, and then there could be time left, you know.
The only good thing we can say, Steve, is that we're up 14 points. At least they can only score 1 touchdown at a time.
They can only score 1 at a time. Boy, thank goodness they didn't change the rules on that.
Can you believe this, though? I tell you what, this has been one of the most fun games. You know, and like you said earlier, it's more fun when you win.
Well, I'm going to tell you what makes it fun, too. You know, this team is extremely gritty, extremely competitive, tremendous athletes. And, you know, their fan base right here, you know, you enjoy being around them. They want to win this ball game every bit as much as we do. And the coaches up here are good. And you know, you want to play class organizations like this.
Steve, last year we lost a tremendous amount of talent. That team was one of the best teams to come through Corbin football, that senior class. And, you know, I thought we'd have a good team, but can you really believe how well they're playing?
Boy, a new definition of the word reload.
Yeah. Well, here we go. He's out to the 20, 25, 30, 35-yard line. And that's where Lexington Christian will take over, 1st and 10.
There's 2 teams right on the field right now, Randy. What we're seeing, 2 of the better teams across the state. Both of these teams can make a championship run in their respective classes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Lexington Christian, as we said, they're ranked in the top 5. I think number 4 was one of the polls I looked at, and got beat by 2 points on the road at Raceland, which I think is ranked number 2 in one of the polls I looked at in Class A. So, yeah, they're a talented group.
Quite frankly, I'm going to have to root for them.
And there's a 1st down.
You know, when they get down to the playoffs, I'm going to have to look at this team and see how they do because I really like them. They're a class act.
But this is the kind of teams you want to play. I mean, we're having fun. Like I say, you know, we're winning right now. But, I mean, even if you lose, this is kind of schools that you want to play, you know, because we've had our we've seen the ugly side.
We've seen the other side. Yes, we have.
Yes, and so.
But definitely not here.
We appreciate the good sportsmanship here as that one's incomplete. I believe that was Casey Creech, number 72, and number 81, Aaron Manns, putting the pressure on the quarterback. Yeah, we've seen the ugly side of the fans, and it is a pleasure to have folks that come in and they're good sports.
Yeah, they root for their team, you know. They'll hit you between the hash marks. I mean, they'll light you up.
Here's some more pressure coming, and that one's going to fall incomplete with 1:38 left on the clock. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Steve. You said that Hayden, you bet he'd sleep well tonight. I imagine that's probably true for all of these kids.
I think, you know, I was going to say that too. You know, look at all the kids out there. You know, both sides, they're tired. They gave it their all tonight, both teams.
They sure did. been a lot of running in this game, up and down the field, putting 82 points on the board.
Sit back tomorrow and watch a little Big Ten football.
That's right.
Gee, sorry. Throw some SEC in there, too.
Yeah. We'll wish the Wildcats luck. They're going to need it. Mans putting the pressure on. Another one fired. Incomplete.
Boy, you'd like to see a miracle tomorrow with the Wildcats, wouldn't you?
Oh, boy, that'd be huge. Well, you know, the Ole Miss Rebels, I think, have given everybody, should have planted the seed in everybody's mind that, hey, it's possible.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Going to the Swamp and winning. So the Redhounds will be back in action next week at Middlesboro, as we said, and we'll be right there to cover it for you, as the Redhounds will be in a big district match with the Yellow Jackets, and he airs it out almost intercepted. That's number 6 down here for the Redhounds, Devin Souders. And the Redhounds will go to work as the Eagles turn it over on downs with 1:24 left.
I think that should be the ball game.
Yeah, that should be it, hopefully. I don't think the Redhounds are going to try anything fancy.
I certainly wouldn't. They've done all they could. They pretty much showed their whole offense here, Randy.
Well, quite an performance, by our backs, and we'll give the credit, give credit to the offensive line there. But man, Caleb Watkins.
Boy, they blew some wide open holes, though. I mean, CSX would have been proud of the holes.
He made the most of it. So big night for Watkins and the Redhounds. Looks like they're just going to let the clock wind down here now. They're just going to kill this one out as Freeman takes a knee. So we'll go ahead and sort of wrap this up so we can get off the air when we're done here with 1 minute left in the game. The clock running. Redhounds 48-34 over the Lexington Christian Eagles. Night of big plays, Steve Olson.
Night of big plays, a whole lot of fun. And I'll tell you, Corbin coaches have to be very proud of this team right now because, they brought in one of the better teams in the state in Class 1A, and they gave Corbin everything they could handle, and they withstood the storm, and they played some playoff caliber football tonight, and they come out with a victory. And boy, that's got to be exciting looking ahead to the future.
Yeah, it is. So Redhounds remain undefeated. Clock's going to wind down here, and the Redhounds will move out to 6-0 now.
Boy, watching games like this, Randy, you almost don't want to go home.
No, I tell you, it was a lot of fun.
I can guarantee you them kids are saying, they're taking a deep breath and saying, man.
So that's going to wind it up. This clock's going to run out here. The Redhounds are victorious, 48-34 over the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. For Steve Olson, Mike Goforth, Matt Norville, our cameraman, I'm Randy McCard. We'll sign off. We remind you one last time that this broadcast of Corbin football is sole property of Redhound Productions. Any rebroadcast or duplication of this broadcast without written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. And we will see you the next time. Good night.